to A.Y.O Radio United Kingdom. Hmm. The station with charisma, the station Tosha Proper. Yes, so boss. We're here on the radio. Yes. How's everyone doing out there? Thank you so much for logging on today. You are about to witness an interesting program from your boy Oladiti. It's not a first timer. It's actually it's been on the radio before, and it's doing very well. Obviously, had a short break. Now it's making a comeback. It's coming back. Yes, it's gonna be interesting today. Trust me. You won't regret your time with him. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a program about arguing solution to life problems, practical problems in various life sectors from your boy, your presenter, Oladiti Iyanu Velocity. Omashapra. Talking about argument, it's going to talk about everything that is going on in their life, you understand, things that you guys overlooked, and it's going to bring it to our attention this morning for discussion. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, you must listen to this program. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Oladiti Iyanu, aka Velocity, Mr. Velocity. Yes, so over Shaprapra. Let's go there. We're connecting him, and it's going to be live now on A.Y.O Radio, United Kingdom. Mr. LT, thanks for joining us. Thanks so much to everyone on Facebook, everyone on Tuning Radio, everyone that's looked on all over the world. Yes, your boy is right here. We are actually connecting with him now. Hello, good morning, and welcome to A.Y.O Radio. Oladiti, Iyanu.
Good morning, everyone. And my name is Oladiti Iyanu, and aka Mr. Velocity. I'm really glad to be on A.Y.O Radio UK this morning. And this is my first time on air, and I'm so glad to have you guys listening to me. I'm going to be taking you guys through a journey through solutions. And what we're going to be doing is providing solutions, arguing solutions to problems across the globe. And come on, I'm up for argument. I'm not going to impose any solution to anyone. We're only going to be looking at practical solutions to different problems in different sectors of the economy, cutting across the globe. So let me quickly say some solution here now is, as we all know, a means or an idea that can be used to solve a problem. But now we are going to be looking at something that can be used. Many times we are faced with solutions that probably are not practicable in a country, is practicable there, not practicable there, not applicable there. So, from all my listeners, I will need each of us to bring up, okay, this is what I think, this is what you think, and this is how it's going to be. And how come the name velocity? Velocity simply means speed in the right direction with magnitude. So all we're going to be doing is this: we get the problem, we know the solution, then we channel as many energy as we can towards making people understand the solution. So very quickly, I would be speaking something on the youth. As we all know, the youth form over 17 to 20% of the world's population today, which means we have billions of leaders tomorrow who are still in their formative years. We have presidents, we have our next workers, we have our next set of parents who are still in their formative years. So, this is it. If the youth are not well prepared for this age, then we are not sure of what our tomorrow may hold. As I said earlier, this is my first time. But nevertheless, join me on this beautiful ride. Okay, very quickly, I want to have a few points I want to drop today, and I'll need everyone that is listening to actually give me their view, give me their comments. The WhatsApp line is on, and the phone line for the studio is also on. So please feel free to hit us up once the phone lines are open. Now, very quickly, one of the things I have noticed for you, including myself, is the fact that many of us are introduced to adulthood too early. Now, I'm not saying we should not be exposed to fend for ourselves. I'm not saying we should not be taught to do things ourselves. But many of us learn these things on our own, without guidance, without mentoring, without anything. Now, for where I come from, Nigeria, I would say, in Nigeria of today, you see children of 7 years old on the street already selling things not for their parents, just for themselves. You see children of 15 on the expressway selling gala, selling chips, not for their parents, but just for themselves, just for them to survive. And whereas we have some who are exposed to the life of the drugs, the sex life, and the other negative sides of it. Now, I would just like to ask, how would it feel if every child had an opportunity to grow in the same state of the economy in all the nations? We all know it is not arguable that an average teenager in the US does not behave as an average teenager in Nigeria, doesn't behave as an average teenager in Iran, because their experiences differ in magnitude. So what can be done, especially we in the developing countries, to be able to monitor that many of the youth today are prepared for the future, and nevertheless, they are well equipped, nevertheless, they have the best support they could get. Yes, you say some people are orphans. How do they go about it? Yeah, that is the place of the mentors. That is the place of the mentor-prodigy relationship. That is the place for my role model. That is the place of this is my counselor. That is the place of this is my teacher. So now, I would just like to go through the parent aspect first. Now, I use myself as an example. I just graduated, and I must say, the next day after my graduation, I'm going for an interview. Just right the next day after my last paper, I have an interview because I need to get the job immediately because my pocket money stopped immediately I finished my last paper. So, how do I go about that? Now, I'm not saying I shouldn't make my hustle. No, I need to make my hustle, I need to make my money. But nevertheless, it needs some parental guidance. How about, okay, your teenager, for example, Christmas is coming. We see some parents, they are not bothered because their kids don't make the money. All they do is collect the money, use to buy something for them. Why not give them the money, let them go and buy whatever they want, and they get the consequences, just for one, all through the year. Now, these are things that are happening everywhere. Now, I know some of us are wondering, what is this guy saying? I need to be able to stand on my own. I want to be independent. Yes, everybody wants to be independent. Nobody wants to call somebody asking for a particular amount of naira or dollar or whatever the currency is. But see, everybody wants to be able to say, okay, tomorrow come and get $2 from me. Next week come and get 10,000 naira from me. I understand that. But let's also not forget, what is good for the goose is not always good for the gander. Some of us are able to survive out there without parental control, without monitoring of mentors, while some people even with mentors still don't survive. While some people even with parental control still don't survive. Some people say because of the parental control, that's why they can't survive, because their parents will let them be. Now, what am I driving at today? What I'm looking at is that for every child, there should be an authority the child is accountable to. It doesn't have to be a parent. Today, we see many of our politicians, many of our philanthropists, many of private sector CEOs who are capable to actually train children. Now, we are not saying you make your money, fine. We are not saying you spend your money on every child you see on the street. No. But what we are saying is this: why not let's look for ideas that can create opportunity to mentor 1,000 children in a year in a particular area of the world? I know everybody is shouting unemployment, unemployment. How about the people that need the job are not even ready? There are few youths today that can stay in job for 6 months. Within 3 months, they tell you the routine is boring. That is because we don't have the patience. This generation just wants to fast track, be in Nigeria and then having a show in London while you're having a call to Dubai all at the same time. So how about we having people out there who are capable and are willing to actually create platforms that can mentor children, teenagers, youth. Sorry, I'm not telling the adults now. They've gotten to the stage. But let's look at tomorrow, today. Why not let's create a platform again, whereby we have, okay, you're going to school, you're working already. That is not the major thing. What we are concerned is, do you have the mindset, the right mindset towards what you're doing? For me, I grew up living with my parents, okay, with my mom. My dad never stayed home. Not because he doesn't stay home, but he has to work in another state. Then he comes home every weekend. So growing up with them, my other siblings were in the hostel. I was alone in the house with my parents. And on until I got to that institution. Coming to that institution, I have to be in the hostel. I've never been in an hostel before. But then, I have to adjust. For the past 5 years, I've lived even places worse than an hostel. Not because I didn't have a place to stay, but just because, okay, I want to let myself out there. Let me see what my fellow friends, whose parents are not even interested in schooling, is feeling. So this is what we're looking at. That people out there who are influential, now the elections are coming. So many campaigns, so many adverts, so many billboards. But then, none of them has actually shared the blueprint of what they have in store for the next generation of leaders. All they are concerned is we'll take care of the oil, we'll take care of the refineries, we'll take care of the cocoa plantations. These are not the things that will run Nigeria, that will run every other country in the next few years. But we are looking at, okay, why not let's train the people that will be in charge of these things. When they come, they will be able to grow these things even much more efficiently. Once knowledge is transferred, then trust me, wealth will be sustained. Now, I would really like to share from as many people as I can. So please don't forget, the WhatsApp line is open, the studio phone line is open. So please, feel free to reach out to us and let's hear your view. Should children be left alone to just came through life and have their own experiences, or you believe children should be given monitoring? Now, if I'm saying monitoring, I'm not saying whereby you have to fold their hands, no. But what I'm saying is they should have somebody that can say, Dad, yesterday I decided to use my pocket money to buy something and I sold it. I bought it for 100 naira, I sold it for 120. So I have extra 20 naira today. What can I do with it? We'll be surprised how many kids ask those kind of questions. But because there's nobody to answer, they don't use it easy come, even hard come, easy it goes. So, back to the solution I have for today. How about we have philanthropy? We have, for private sector owners, CEOs, who can stand up to this challenge all around the globe. And let us have different platforms all cutting across the globe. Probably some of us have heard of Horse Prize. Horse Prize is a competition sponsored and supported by Bill Clinton. And this year, for next year's Horse Prize, work has been going on. But for this year's Horse Prize, it was all about harnessing power to solve problems across the world. And there's the general prize, the grand prize is $1 million. Now, this is a competition that even students at the grassroots are so keen to participate. My school here, the campus final was completed last month, and come and see marvelous ideas. what is the theme for next year? A business idea that will bring solutions to unemployment to over 1 million people. Now, business ideas, these are the kind of things we expect, we need at this point in time in history from so many of our philanthropists and people who have made it out there, so that they can also come down, transfer the ideas, transfer these things to especially people who do not have parental guidance. Okay, today is my first time, so please forgive me if I'm talking too much. I'm just trying to buttress. Incoming ones, definitely, will become more relaxed and have much more time together. So I don't know if the phone lines are open already. I don't know if the messages are coming in already. So please, if you don't know, the WhatsApp line is open and the phone lines are open. So please feel free to join us. Also, now, let me give a buttress point about the solution for today, about the platform I'm talking about. Don't get me wrong. We know there are many platforms already in the world. In short, Nigeria, Lagos in Nigeria, where I come from, there are more than 1,000 platforms. Here, there is giving mentoring, giving startup capital, giving classes, and all. But many of these things are always driven by the price. I see so many students, so many young ones, that so far as price tag is not attached, they are not interested. Yes, I understand. Those are part of the mentality we need to correct. It's because of the fact that everybody needs to make money out of every single thing. Meanwhile, somebody says, the capital is not the issue. Most times the plan is not even solid. So we need people out there who have made it, especially those who have made it on their own. I have friends who their parents care little or less about what's going on with them. Not because their parents are nonchalant, but because their parents are busy making this so-called money that they need to give these children. And at the end of the day, no matter the amount the parents give to these children, they are not satisfied. They are still not satisfied. And I'll be like, sir, all the children need is somebody that will check on them. How are you doing? How was school today? You finished your exam yesterday. How did it go? Okay, you know what? Can you travel down and let have a 2 days off? Wow, that is rare in Nigeria though. Very rare in Nigeria. You're done with your exam, the next thing is, okay, when I tell you to come and go to summer school or something, or vocational training, very fantastic thing they use for us here. So, but then, the platform will be something whereby we would have mentoring sessions open. This is not a business platform. We're not giving anybody jobs. We're not giving anybody startup capital. All we need you to do is, whatever you have in you, bring it to the table. We have you covered with copyright. So, the thing is, that's what I'm looking at. We need philanthropy to do these things. Because some things that will be needed, we will need lawyers backing and all, because of some people's originality of their idea, to be sure that, okay, what is burning in me won't just be taken away and, taken by someone and used somewhere else. So we are looking at a platform where youth and teenagers personally would sign up. It's not a real. We're not speaking of a real there when they bring you. No. You will personally sign up for this platform. You will personally go through probably the brochure of the program and say, okay, this is where I belong. This is the kind of mentor I need. Then, immediately you pick that. We have mentors assigned to you. For a start, it can be an online thing. For a start, the internet has made so many things easy. It can be an online thing. Then by the time the tentacles begin to spread, there might be a need for regional branches where, okay, people can combine and, okay, have a group discussion. People can meet. The internet today is connecting so many, but let's be honest, there are so many false identities on the internet. There's nothing compared with meeting the person you are talking to, saying the expression. So this platform, whoever is going to use, these ideas are free. On solutions, all we'll be doing is give free ideas to the general public. So we expect you, wherever you are in the world, so far it is realistic on your end, please make sure to do well to make good use of these ideas. We are not selling ideas here. Trust me, if you have a challenge, feel free to drop it on the social media page, on Facebook, on Instagram, or through the WhatsApp line. Give it to us. We'll prepare ahead, think through, brainstorm, and see solutions we can come up with. So about the platform, the mentoring, you sign up yourself, as I said, it is very important. Your parents is very important. Nobody is going to force you. Your parents, you didn't choose them, so you might have a problem submitting to them. But here, we are telling you, you have an opportunity to learn from a total stranger at your own way. So if you're interested, you sign up. If you're not interested, no problem. Not everybody will go through the same path. But if you know you need help, sign up, make use of this platform, make one or two people, let them put you through things, let them take you through day-to-day guys, and we will be needing counselors, guys and all on the platform. So, I don't know, the platform will later process again, because it's going to take a very huge organogram to analyze the way the platform will be for better understanding and simulation.
Yeah, thank you to everyone for listening to A.Y.O Radio. This is Velocity by Oladiti Iyanu. Continuing. Thank you so much to everyone that's joined us, and please share this program. Very, very interesting. This is debut on A.Y.O Radio. Oladiti, continue. You've got 10 minutes.
All right. Now, let me quickly branch out a bit. This show will continue. This time is not yet fixed, but then as the time goes on, we'll let you know. But as I said, the most important thing on this show, every time it comes up, will be providing practical solutions to problems, especially youth are facing out there. So please, make sure you send in your questions. The journey has started already. So make sure you send in your problems, whatever you think, possible solutions you have, send it to us, then we brainstorm, we provide you answers. That is all we are interested in, giving answers to you wherever you are across the globe. Now let me quickly round up. For the solution for you who have independence that is not controlled. This is very paramount, especially in areas where there's unrest, in developing countries, and even amidst children who are single parents or orphans. Now, I'm not trying to segregate that, okay, they can't make it themselves. But all I'm just saying is, some actually need help. Some actually need help. And some are willing to open up to the fact that they need help. But the issue is, there is no ready-made platform for them to show these emotions, to express this feeling that, okay, I need help with this, I need help with that. And not everybody gets to make friends. Well, not everybody gets to make good friends. So, I don't know who is out there who is listening, who could implement this wherever you are. Let's look at harnessing young minds who are ready to volunteer, to subject themselves to mentorship, to leadership, and let's see how far they can go. Let's see how far this platform can actually help us to train more people, can actually help us to bring more people to the standard of those days. Because these days we have so many things at our disposal, but we are achieving less compared to what our older generations achieved. We have the internet today, and results are even not as much as when there was no internet. So we need people to be able to harness these things properly and realize the real potential there is in having models, in having mentors, in having somebody you answer to, which is very, very important. Which is very, very, very important. So please don't forget the platform. A platform where young minds can connect to mentors over a period of time to help them build their skills, to help them build their charisma, to help them understand the vision they even have, to help them give their idea a standing platform. So I hope that somebody out there is actually listening and the person is actually tapping into this idea. You can lead it your own way. You can lead it your own way. Feel free. Just make sure that you are leaving an impact in the life of youth around you because your tomorrow depends on it. For every youth you train today, you only made your tomorrow much more safer. For every youth you train today, you make your tomorrow much more safer. So please don't let us forget. Let's always be the legacy. Let's leave platforms that will sustain us, that will sustain the economy, that will sustain the character, that will sustain the attitude of young minds today. And the adults out there, this is a challenge to us. How many youth in your environment, how many youth in your vicinity can you say, okay, have the right mindset? How many of them can you say are actually doing things right? How many of them can you say are actually ready for tomorrow? I remain my humble self, Oladiti Iyanu, aka Mr. Velocity, and you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at velocity_D, velocity_D on all social media platforms, velocity_D.
Thank you very much, Mr. Velocity. Great job on A.Y.O Radio. You are an outstanding orator. I love this show. First, let me break this news for you. It's a breaking news and it has never happened before on A.Y.O Radio. It is my pleasure to actually tell you that the CEO of Ben Television, I'm sure you watch Ben Television in Nigeria as well, is actually watching for the first time on Facebook, and is also a presidential aspirant for 2019. So his name is Mr. Alistair Shoyode. Yeah, is the CEO of Ben Television. Have you heard of him before?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the CEO of Ben Television. Is actually listening to you right now. It's the first time. It's never happened before because he's a big man. He's a great man. I happen to know him because I live in the UK and I'm in the media. But it is an honor to have him listening to you, to your program, to your debut. How do you feel about your program today?
Well, I feel good to be on air for the very first time. Honestly, I have too many cold feet, but the first one is over. Then I think I'll need to hear from my bosses now, feedback and comments, and you know where I work and adjust.
Yeah, to be quite honest, you did absolutely fantastic. It was actually shocking to me being the first time and you gave powerful oration right here on A.Y.O Radio UK. Just to get to know you better, for those of you or for those of the listeners and viewers who are actually hearing you for the first time today, let's get down to your background. Tell me, you said you went to university. What university and what did you study?
Okay, I'm no more a student because I graduated yesterday officially.
Congratulations.
I just finished from Yaba College of Technology, Lagos, for my HND program.
What was your discipline?
My discipline is electrical engineering.
Electrical engineering. Wow. I will actually introduce you to a guy who actually he lives in Ikorodu. I don't know, where do you live? Where do you live in Lagos or Nigeria?
I live in Lagos.
You live in Lagos? Okay.
I also stay in Ibadan, depending on the need.
Okay, all right. There's a guy, he works for NEPA. You understand? He's the guy who actually worked in our studio in Ikorodu.
Okay.
So I will link you up with him. Actually, he doesn't work directly with NEPA, but he knows everyone in NEPA. I'm actually trying to connect him to get him a job at NEPA in Ikorodu. But he's a contractor. He does electrical works, you understand, and he gets big job. So I will link you up with him. That's number one. And your program, you talk about the absence of mentor or mentorship, where elders will be role models to younger ones.
Yes,
You mention young people as in teenagers, hawking in the street, hawking gala and also of in the street, risking their lives just because they want to make ends meet. Yeah. So
yes,
why? Because absence of mentor is a very, very important thing. And in the UK right now, we are actually paying for that because obviously maybe the father or the mother, they go to work, and UK is different from Nigeria where parents can go to work and leave their children with neighbors or with somebody else. You understand? It's very, very difficult here. And money, money wise, is very, very costly to do that. So some parents will actually leave their children at home unattended while they go to work. Yeah. So that's why we are actually witnessing a lot of crime going on among the youth in London, where the studio is based now. But it's very, very shocking or surprising to actually hear that the same thing is going on in Nigeria, where you rightly mentioned that you bought something for 100 naira and you sold it for 120, giving you a profit of 20 naira. So where are the parents in Nigeria? Why is it? I will speak Yoruba now. When it èèyàn bá bímọ sílé ayé, it's your responsibility to look after that child, to mentor that child. So what is happening? I just want to have an idea of what is going on in Nigeria, because here we know that yes, it is the time you have to make money to pay your rent, to send money to your families at home. I'm talking abroad. You understand? So where are the parents in Nigeria if they can't stay at home to mentor, to be a role model to their children? And when you're speaking, always bear in mind that a CEO of a media organization in the UK is listening and is watching. Carry on.
well, I would say some of the parents actually don't want these things for their children, but some of them are unable to meet up with the demand of the nation, with the rise of inflation in so many prices and all. So some of them actually encourage their children that he come. If I'm honest with you, I can't take care of your business, so I need you to help me out. Whatever you're making, I'm not collecting from you. I just need to try and make something so that at least if I can't give you, you have something to take care of yourself. While some the parents are not interested. We have cases where the parents are not even interested in whatever is going on with it. So sometimes it comes from the children also that they showed signs and attitudes of being wayward and everything. And the parents are just like, whatever you want to do, just have your way. So it varies. And some areas, you have areas where parents are not being paid yet by the government for months. And they have kids who are like, okay, mommy, since they are not paying me, let me go out there, make one or two things work, and let's see while we wait for the government to pay, while we wait for your boss to pay. So it varies from person to person. But I'm sure if we interview so many of them, they will have different reasons why they are actually on the road doing this business.
But is it right for children to carry the responsibility of parents in the sense of becoming breadwinner for the families? Yes, I can understand that their parents haven't been paid for months or probably year, or they haven't collected their pension. That's to those who are retired. You understand? But is it right for a child, a teenager, to carry the responsibility of the parents? I mean, I can't understand. Is it right?
Well, going back to the adage you said earlier, that for every child the parent gives birth to, the parent should be ready to mentor and make provision for the child until a certain age where the child is free to make decisions on his own based on the Constitution. So I would say it is not right. But if, as a parent, you should provide. But I believe that mutual understanding also might occur between a child and the parent, understanding the conditions, the circumstances surrounding. But by all things being equal, parents should make all efforts to actually take care of every child they give birth to.
Yeah. Okay. The next one is the child not going to be vulnerable to any sort of activities going on around that person? Activities in the sense of crime. Say, for example, if your parents are very poor, you know, they haven't got money to look after you, the temptation will be there that the child will actually look at outside, whether to his friends who are making money. We all know that there's a lot of yahoo going on out there, you know, and armed robbery and all that. You understand? Won't the child be tempted to go and join bad gang just because he wants to or she wants to provide for the family?
Okay, let me use why I stay presently in Lagos. I stay somewhere called Mushin, and you see a lot of young ones, just because the environment is filled with people that take drugs, marijuana.
Wow.
You see a lot of children who are already involved in this thing at a very tender age. Because you see 14 years old children coming home by 11 p.m. to the house where their parents stay.
Wow.
And parents are not bothered even ask where they're coming from. So what I would say is, whether you are rich or poor should not determine the fact that you should be able to let the child know this is right and this is wrong. Money is not what teaches somebody what is right or wrong. Money will help you to amplify whichever you have chosen to follow.
Yeah.
So I believe.
Yeah, continue, sir.
I believe whether a parent is rich or not doesn't determine your child being responsible. No. Responsibility is not a factor of how much you have. That's why I said something that if knowledge is passed down, wealth will be sustained.
Wow. That's an incredible quote there. I love that quote. Can you say that quote again, please?
I said, if knowledge is passed down, wealth will be sustained.
Okay, that's good. On the bright side of life, let's look on the bright side. If a child goes out every morning or probably evening as well, hawking, you know, selling gala like you rightly mentioned, or pure water or bottled water for the parents, and is making money, bringing the money at home, is that not a learning experience, you understand, on how to survive or how to start a business or how to keep a business going at a tender age? I'm foreseeing that that child, when he or she grows up, he will be a fantastic entrepreneur because he had already gained that experience. He's learned how to make money, and how to manage money at a younger age. Can we say it that way as well, as an advantage?
Yes, that is why I am also recommending, as in providing the solution of the platform, that, okay, some of these students are already exposed, but they need guidance. They need guidance of, okay, now you're already on the platform of an entrepreneur at a very young age. If you keep this up, on some of these things small, you only think of what they will eat per day. Whereas they're already on the platform that they are equipped to even start making money for the week. But because they don't have the mentoring, they don't have the guidance, all they don't do is live for today, tomorrow will take care of itself.
Yeah. So, how do you think, because I believe you rightly mentioned some organizations that are involved in helping youth in terms of entrepreneurship. How do you think, especially to those of us who are living abroad, how do you think, because people living abroad, so I have to say this, they are very skeptical about investing in Nigeria because of the fraud that is going on. And they say, the Nigerian Nigerian faces is sharp. Shine your eye when you are doing anything in Nigeria. Don't trust them, blah, blah, blah. Let's overlook that because radio station is involved. How do you think this form of mentorship can come in? How can we help all these young people, to those of us who live abroad, who are Nigerians and probably non-Nigerians as well? How can we help all these youth? What you talk about solution. What is the solution now? How can people living abroad help those people who have this concept or the idea of running their own business or starting business or even getting employment? So in what area or how can people come in to help all these fantastic young entrepreneurs?
Okay. For a start, I would suggest we have names in the country presently that the names are trustworthy. Whereby, okay, they're mentioning, okay, let me be companies like Glo now, they're mentioning Wale Adenuga, they're mentioning even the presidential candidate, he said, Sowore, they're mentioning him. These are names that are top-notch in the country presently. So there are also platforms existing already in the country which are registered. They are registered already, they have their identification number and all. So some of them are NGOs. These are platforms that can be used to come into the country and actually start something all the way from abroad. These are companies that can actually bridge the gap between here and there without the fear of fraud. Because if you are looking at just trying to establish something with just any other random person, well, that is very big a risk.
Yeah.
So it would be, I would actually recommend that before you start, it can be a partnership with probably an existing company that is ready to sort over the year. Maybe we just run programs first. Then by the time we run maybe 2-3 editions of the program, and we see that, okay, we are gaining credibility, then we can now branch out if probably want to have a what I call it now, a brand that will stand on its own. Because by then you'll have loyalists, you'll have people that are ready, you'll have volunteers that are ready to buy into the vision.
Yes, good. For the past years that Buhari has been sitting in his lovely throne, what do you think Buhari has done so far for the youth of the country?
But come again with the question, what do I think?
What do you think Buhari has done so far for the youth? He actually said that the youths are lazy. Are the youth lazy? Has he done something? Is it that it's the youth that don't really want to work?
Well, I so many times actually give a lot of kudos to youth here in Nigeria.
Yeah.
But so many are not relenting. They are still trying their best regardless of the conditions.
True.
Regardless of the conditions. I said it when I was talking, that for some, they won't even buy to this platform because they believe in, let me figure it out myself. So for some, they are still not even encouraged by the few people around them that are doing it right. Some are just adamant. So what we just know is, if we can meet 1 or 2 persons, as I said, we know tomorrow will be much more better.
My question is, what has Buhari done for the youth? Yeah, what can you think or say that Buhari has done for the youth since he became the president of Nigeria?
I can't hear that. I didn't hear it.
What has Buhari done so far for the youth? Can you
buttress that for me?
Okay. Since Buhari has become the president of Nigeria, what do you think? This is your own view. It doesn't have to be a general opinion of the youth. What do you think he has done so far that the youths are happy about? Or what hasn't he done that the youths are not happy about?
Well, from the seat of government, I believe one thing that is at their disposal is the finance and the connection. which are very few large things in helping out people today. Very huge. So far, there is finance to sponsor the bills, and we have the connections to the right mentors. This is two things that the government have readily. And here in Lagos, programs are actually run by Lagos State government, actually, similar to this.
Okay.
But then they are channeled to probably specific areas of the sector. Whether okay, something on coding, on programming. We have something like that from the government. We have something like that ready set for preparing students for after school. So these are programs that are already on ground running in Lagos by the government.
Okay.
So these are things that the government will, it will be easier for the government to actually put it up. And if the government is actually running it, international investors will feel, will be able to invest easily because they know this is done by the government.
Nice.
So for the state of government, all we need is, if the idea is very good from their end, and these are ideas that over a long run will actually generate income. Because a lot of people will now know more about tax, a lot of people now pay their tax properly, a lot of people will register their company, will pay their tax properly, and on the long run, the economy will begin to rise.
Thank you. I'm happy to also confirm to you that a lot of people, youths and adults, are actually connected on Instagram, listening right now, and also on Facebook. Okay, and finally, what do you think the youths need in Nigeria? What do they need? What is their, you must be hearing from A and B, probably your friends, your families, schoolmates, colleagues. What are they crying for in Nigeria right now? What do they need? Are they saying that, they want to start their own business, or they want to go to industry, they want to go and work with some people? Or do you think the youths don't even want to work? They want to become a CEO, the boss, start their own business?
Okay. It varies. Some youth are crying out for employment, whereby they can work their 9 to 5 and be sure their pay will be ready.
Be sure that their pay will be ready.
So, I didn't hear that.
You said be sure that they will pay them.
Yes, that they are sure that at the end of the month their pay is ready.
Okay. Continue.
That's what some youth want. Some want people that will actually sponsor the ideas they have. Fine, there are some are even ready to return the startup capital, but they don't need someone that will actually help them to start the business up and get it up and running while they stay returns over a period of time. And they don't even mind being a protege to such person for mentorship also. They don't mind. Some are ready to actually ask, someone that will actually put them into the business. That is, they are not ready to work 9 to 5. They are not starting their own business. They need you to actually take them as a protege and transfer your knowledge of your business to them, such that they can run your business for you successfully. So
hold on right there.
Everybody does want to make money.
Hold on right there. If you have a business now, you yourself, if you have a business, and some youths come to you and say, "Excuse me, sir, show me how to run your business." Will you actually let them? Would you agree to their proposal to run your business for you? Some youths that do not have experience and all that. How would that work?
I'm 22.
Happy birthday to you.
I didn't hear that.
You said you are 22. I said happy birthday to you.
You said?
Are you having problem hearing me?
Yes, I'm having
sorry,
problem.
I do apologize. Can you hear me clearly now? Can you hear me clearly now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
I said, if you own your own business now, and some youths, walk up to you and say, "Excuse me, sir, Oh dear, ma, I would like to help you run your business. How will you respond to that? Knowing that this is a youth or some youth who do not have experience and you've been running your own business beautifully. How will you respond if some youths just come to you and say, oh, I would like to run your youth for you? For example, the owner of Virgin Airlines or the owner of Mark, the owner of Facebook, if some youths, Nigerian youths come up to them, and say, oh, I would like to run your business for you.
Well, I would say, if somebody comes up in such a way, well, in Nigeria that is very hard to do. But then, test of time. Okay, what do you know about my business? I think that's one thing. Even job speakers these days don't get to be able to answer when they get the companies they are going to. What do you know about the business you want to take over, you want to know about? So what you know, okay, fine, you've done your research. Okay, then let's go through mentorship. You couldn't have built your empire for 30 years and somebody expects to come in a year to take over. No. It will actually take time. Little tasks, and many times one thing some CEOs, entrepreneurs use for people seeking jobs is, okay, are you coming in as a volunteer? If you are ready to volunteer, then many of them are like, okay, no problem. Volunteer for 3 months, volunteer for 6 months, let's see how far you will do.
Thank you very much. You actually answered that beautifully. I'm happy to tell you again that a lot of people are sharing this show. Thank you so much, Mrs. Boyle, my great sister. Thank you so much to everyone thumbing up. Okay, let's round up. You've heard it. This is Mr. Velocity right here on A.Y.O Radio, United Kingdom. His name is Oladiti Iyanu. Every week, please listen to this program. I know you've learned a lot from it. It's very entertaining. It's very, very educative. And also, trust me, you will always go home with something in your brain, in your head. That is, youths are not scared to take over the role of parents if necessary. Youths are out there, investing into the family. So youths are not lazy. Nigerian youths, great to the Nigerian youths. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are rounding up now. Please say goodbye to all your listeners and your viewers, please.
Thank you very much to everyone listening. Thank you for having me for my very first time. Glad to be on air. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I remain Velocity. And as I said, follow me on social media, Velocity_D. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I love you all.
Thank you. Mr. Oladiti made his debut this morning, and I hope you enjoyed it. To be honest, my own view is it didn't even sound like it was his first time on the radio, on A.Y.O radio. Trust me, he did fantastic. Even he do pass me safe. You get me? So please make sure you listen to him. The new time next week will be out shortly, where you can actually join him. And I know before you can share this program, it means that you've actually enjoyed it. Also, you can also sponsor his program by contacting the studio manager on +44 7931 178 486. I repeat, +44 7931 178 486. Thank you so much for joining Velocity. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye. Yes, Mr. Velocity there. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't go away. 11 o'clock, which is in 8 minutes, you're going to be listening to another interesting radio show by your boy, Scarface. He's actually the mentor of Mr. Velocity. He's going to be bringing you gist, entertainment gist, political gist, everything. He's a music blogger. He's a radio blogger. He's an experienced person. trust me. And is also the manager, general manager of A.Y.O Radio. 11 o'clock UK time. You honestly don't want to miss this. So keep it locked. We'll be right back. Boy, thank you so much to the CEO of Ben Television, United Kingdom, broadcasting to Nigeria as well, because I've seen Ben Television on Nigerian television. Yes, sorry, I'm just distracted by another message there. Unfortunately, the program is finished, so I can't read it. Yes. So, here we go. Yes, he's a presidential aspirant. Please support him, because I can say to you, I support him. Me, I'm very loyal. When I support someone, I don't support anybody else. I'm very straightforward. Maybe it's because I've been living in the UK since I was a teenager, approximately 40 years now, I think. Yeah, that's why. I'll be Oyinbo Pepe. If I don't like you, I will tell you I don't like you. You understand? I won't hate you and be hanging around with you or be pretending like I like you. No, I'm very straightforward. Benoni. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming up with another fantastic program today. Yes, and it's going to be starting shortly. You know, on A.Y.O Radio, we train presenters. And also, we also have presenters who are actually working on standard radio stations in Nigeria, and they still broadcast for us on A.Y.O Radio. It's just because they love us now. No be we, that God. Iyanu Mashele soonest. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll be right back, 11 o'clock UK time. Bye.